ambitious tycoon, the start of a thriving empire is only ever one deal away. Exploiting gaps in the market and meeting demand is all in a day's work for a cunning entrepreneur.
Right.
And expanding your business is necessary if you're to keep up with the times. But you won't be the only one looking to make it big. Competitors in self-sufficient towns will soon leave you looking for that next niche in the market.
Okay.
And a change of entrepreneurial tactics might be necessary to fend off financial collapse. However, be careful with your newfound direction. A poorly planned infrastructure will
That's a
grind
lot of
your
traffic.
business to a halt. And badly placed polluting industry will be sure
That's
to
a lot
harm
of
your reputation
pollution.
and quickly turn your business allies into foes. But the savvy business person will have all this under control with
That's a very narrow gap for a ship.
by road, water, air, and rail. And a well-targeted PR campaign will soon have those green towns and villages back on side and accepting your goods. All that's left to worry about is what you're going to produce next.
This really is Transport Tycoon.
Industrialist, and success is in your blood. And who knows what the next new day will bring in rise of industry.
Well, I suppose I don't have to introduce the game. Welcome. I feel like this might be a rise of industry. No, it is Rise of Industry. Wow. I feel like this might be a Transport Tycoon kind of game. Welcome to my first look at Rise of Industry. I'm just going to go into the settings, make sure that the settings are okay. I believe they are. So we're just going to go back. How do I go back? Go back. New game. There we go. New game. Okay, so this is Rise of Industry. First of all, I have got to say I love the art direction. The only thing I would say is that maybe if the smoke would look more like smoke and then all the other art direction stayed how it was, I think that would be really incredible. But I love this art style. I think it's fantastic. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to go through the tutorial and then see what we can do after we've done the tutorial and see what we can come out with. So Rise of Industry came out not so long ago. I am going to say thank you to Games Planet for giving me this code for me to look at. So if you don't want to purchase this game, do go check out the link in the description box below. That'll take you to my affiliate scheme or the game with my affiliate link, and that will really help me out. So do go check that out. Welcome to Rise of Industry, the game where your entrepreneurial skills, wow, how did I get that word wrong, are put to the test. Here are some instructions to give you a head start. Well, okay. To start off, you will have to learn how to move the camera. Okay, let's just go through this. We know what that is. Right mouse button, Q and E. Oh, it's 90-degree rotations. Lovely. Scroll wheel is all good. Okay. You can move this. So these are all floating panels. Great. Right, here we go. This is now where we need to learn. Right, okay. Now we need to decide on a specialization. Selecting one will award you with more R&D points to allow you to progress. For now, select farming. So up here is where that's our tech tree, right? It's early access, so, or at least I believe it's early access. So there are a few bugs. And as you can see, one is that the arrow is covering that. I believe that says tech tree. Yeah, preview the tech tree. Okay, choose a specialization. The tech tree is your path to invention, innovation, and prosperity. Use it to find new avenues that will allow you to progress upward to the top of the industrial age. It is broken up into several specialization branches, which will get you grant access to new buildings, building enhancements, and even new recipes that are specific to that specialization. Okay, so we're going to go for farming. And tier 1, so there's tiers, okay. We're going to get crop farms, orchards, and a compost pit, which actually is grayed out. So I wonder if that's not available at the start. Okay. New R&D points are generated by using those buildings and playstyles. Farms give farming XP, moving stuff around gives logistic XP, etc. I like the idea of having multiple experience areas, or experience trees, as it were. So we've got a research and development tree, or a tech tree, and we've got XP trees as well. I like that. I like that a lot. With your R&D points, you can now customize your specializations to fit your playstyle. To continue, please select the following. So, we go to farming. So that was were we in gathering? Oh, I can't click the others right now. Actually, it says gathering, so there's another little bug. There you go. Little bug there. So go to farming. This is probably just because of the tutorial. It's obviously locked this, but not locked these. So we're going to go can build crop farm. So that's a crop. So spend 3 more points in this tier to unlock all these passives. So, okay, so we even have perks. That's pretty interesting. So we've got active perks, which are these. Which I'm not sure. They're not telling me what those are. But then we've got passive perks. So lowers the initial cost of the fields and farms, and production speed increase, capacity increase, and decreases the upkeep. Fantastic. And then I can't see what the active perks are. Or are they active perks, or are they specializations of the farm? Well, let's find out. So we unlock that. No, okay, so this is going to take another point, I believe. So we've got R&D points are now 2. So this is how we unlock these. Okay, so we've got greens. And I'm assuming that is cattle, maybe? Yeah, so we're going to do this. So we get a vegetable field and a hops field. Alright, now we go to gathering. And we've got water siphon. Okay, so we've got to unlock a water siphon. And that's taken up all our points. So now we go to logistics. We've got truck depot. Oh, hold on. We've got one point for that as well. Okay, so it looks like each one of these have points that you gain with the experience. That makes sense. Okay, so each one of them have experience. That's going to give you unlocks for each. So if we go back to we can't do that just yet, so we've got to close that tech tree. Now if I just go back into, I can't go back into a tech tree. I want to be able to go back into these things so I can see. So we got Chapwick here, and we're going to buy a permit from the settlement office, from either the regional office or settlements town center. So this is the town center. We're going to go to farming. Right, so it's a farming town with 32,000 population. It's stagnating. Got movement going on. Player influence is nothing. It's got a farmer's market, an hardware store, and a wholesaler. So we're going to go region 8,906. Wow. Tiles. It's going to cost us a certain amount. Resources available. So we're going to purchase a permit and pay for it. Alright. Great. Great. Be careful where you place your buildings. If a building is placed too close to a settlement, you will lose influence with them. Okay. Influence is your reputation with a settlement. If your influence drops equal to or less than 0, you will not be able to build in that region. Okay. So we're going to open. So this is a construction panel down here, which is opened with the F key or clicking on it. We're going to build a water siphon and 2 water harvesters. Alright, and we're going to build in this area. Now R is to rotate, so we're just going to stick one in there. And then we're going to press R. And we'll stick a siphon harvester there, or a pump and a pump there. Good. Alright, we're going to connect them together. So we can get rid of this. I don't know why that came back up. And we're going to go to networks. We're going to get a dirt road. And we'll drag like so and like so. That's not really connected, so I can't connect. I bet you it's going to tell me it's not connected. Yeah, it's going to tell me they're not connected, so I'm going to fix that. And that. Okay, that's fine. This is very, very Transport Tycoon. Very nice. Okay. Now we've got to place a crop farm. So we're going to go back to here. Farming, crop farms. Okay. And we can place one in this area here. And we can place some fields of wheat. Lovely. Okay, so we've got trucks going to and from this area. I'm not sure how. Maybe there's trucks already in this area. The farm is now placed, so let's change what it is producing to vegetables. So, right, so you click that, production, and we can make it hops or vegetables. So we're going to make vegetables. There we go, and look, the crops have changed. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Now we're going to place a road. Okay, so we get to build the road now. There we go. We're going to open the water siphon panel. So what's this now? Destination. select the crop farm. So I click this, farms, okay, crop farm. 19 tiles away. So this works in tiles, so that's good. Okay, so that's easy enough to work out. And then trucks are going to, I assume, take water from the siphon to the crop farm. Yes, that makes sense to me. Right, let's move this over here now. Zoom out and place a road from the crop farm to the state road. Well, that's not going anywhere at the moment, so let's just see what it wants us to do. Ah, right, okay, that's fine. We can't really move down. We can move up. We can't move down from here. That's interesting. The downward movement is odd. Okay, so we've done that. Now we go back to this. Oh, no, we don't. Yes, we do. Okay, it's just the order it's telling me to do it in is a little bit weird. Open destination. Choose destination. Go to commercial. Okay, oh no, we're going to state. State west, which is 103 tiles away. Is that it? So hold on, how do we know what the state is? Ah, there we go, that must be the state borders. Region Center 5, Region Center 1, Region Center 2, Center 3, Canning Town, Region Center 4, Newton. Yes, I'm guessing that that's a state line? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. That's not very clear to me at this moment in time. Anyway, settlements will buy your goods for a better price, but it's quite the trip. Build some transport depots to make the trip more efficient. So we go to this. So yep, it is. There we go. Now we know that it's early access for sure. We've got things coming up. Right. We've got things that it says coming soon. Right. So we'll pop this in for now. There's a truck depot, and we'll put another one in. Okay. We'll close that. Go back to this, destination. Oh, I can rename that. Fantastic. Okay, but no, I'm not going to do that. State West, Logistics, Truck Depot 1. Okay, and this one. Wait, what's going on here? How do I... What exactly am I doing? Oh, right, okay, I understand. I understand. So now the trucks will go from there to there and then from there to there. Okay, good. Good. That makes sense. Know that trade routes, unlike normal destinations, can only be done between buildings of the same type, but their vehicles can carry a lot more and are cheaper. So that's why you do that. So you have a run between that depot, and it'll be much cheaper and more efficient to run down this section of track. But I'm assuming we're going to need to buy vehicles for that. You can survive perfectly fine without a single trade route, but to be a real industrialist, you might want to learn how to use them. Bear with me for a moment. We can set up a truck trade route between the truck depots to move a large number of goods closer to the settlement, always via the trade panel. Okay, add route, trucks, truck depot 1, tell it to take the vegetables, tell it to take more vegetables. Why am I doing that? 2 of 4 slots in use. Ah, okay. Add stop. Truck depot 2. What I would like is if I could add stop and then click like Transport Fever. Click on one of these. Maybe you can. Then you press play. Trucks are now moving. Okay, but where... Do I not need a truck depot of any sort? No, apparently not. Because there's 2 trucks on their way. Okay, you can also add more vehicles to move even more products on the route. Here, soon enough, you'll be able to control bolts, yeah. You'll be able to control boats, trains, and even zeppelins. Okay, now that you are producing products, we can close that. And now that you're producing products, go to the farmer's market. So now we've got to balance a market. This sounds very complicated. Settlements will set their demand for a product based on their population and how quickly that product is produced. Okay, so we've got eggs going up. Oh, is that okay? These are all requested. Great. What does this mean? Fully supplied, fully demanded. So how do we know what the difference is? Where does it tell us? These are all in demand. These are supplied. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I'm assuming the arrow means supplied. That means supply, and the rest are demand. 102%, 100. Okay. I'm sure they'll tell us. Shops will consume products equal to their demand every week. Any extra supply is stored to be consumed later. Okay, unfortunately you only get paid for what is consumed at the price for the week. And as you will see, keeping a shop supply low will keep your profits high. Okay, so basically supply it only with what it needs. That makes sense. Right, the product's price is set weekly based on the demand for it on the map versus what was consumed that week and what is currently stored in every shop. This actually looks really, really interesting. Okay, so what does that mean? 0 demanded, 0 stored, 0 sold. 4 demanded, 0. Okay. This is the global market. So at the moment it seems that these are the products that we have. We have apples, coal, cocoa, cotton, eggs, fish, gas, grapes, hops, iron ore, leather, meat, milk, oil, oranges, sand, sugar, vegetables, water, wheat, wood, wool, berries, and copper. I'm sure there'll be more. So if a product was consumed and stored more than the demand, the price will go down. If the demand is higher though, the price will go up. Right? So we've got the farmer's market there. They want oranges, apples, fish, meat, grapes, cocoa, vegetables, berries, and eggs. What's this? At the beginning of the game, every shop will raise or lower a few of the product prices based on the needs of the local market within the settlement. Okay, so this we've got paper, cardboard. Oh, there's a lot more going on. Fabric, cotton, paint, dyes, and oil, refined oil. Wow. Ultimately, balancing the market is filled with challenges you will have to take on to keep your scales tilted in your favor, or keep the scales tilted in your favor. Good luck. Close both of those. Don't forget that the help panel has a plethora of information regarding all the mechanics of the game. Now go and have fun. Right, now I can click these. Now before I end this, I should be able to now click everything, right? No. Welcome to Rise of Industry. Right, let's have a quick look at this to end this video. So we've got regions, portions of the map that are established in order to... So these are regions. I mean, we've got, obviously it says regions. I'm assuming with these borders, that's a region. Yeah, these are all regions, and each region has its own color for a border, it seems. Yeah, so we've got blue, black. Okay, I'm understanding that. So you can build in a region. So this is the region of Chapwick. These are different regions. That's the Newton region. So that's Chapwickshire, that's Newtonshire, that's Canningshire. Looks like there's some oil out there. Then we've got other regions that are just nothing. Okay, villages, towns, cities, and metropolis are all settlements that have been placed into random regions on the map. They can build their own infrastructure, which includes placing their own buildings, making and selling their own products, and even trade with other settlements. If a settlement gets what it needs, then it will grow with time, building new houses and shops, providing the player with new opportunities to prosper. Eventually, villages become towns, towns become cities, and might even change their type. Your actions have merit. Okay, so everything is very dynamic in this. Now let's have a look. How do we find out what settlements want? I can't click any of this anymore, so we're just going to have to look through the help. Gatherers, factories, and buildings cost money to upkeep and generate products. Yep, that makes sense. So you've got to sell them. Yes, we know how to do this, so we can click on all of those. We know how to do that. I want to know what the up and down... but look at this. Right, click on the destination. Oh no, we've done this. We've done all this. That's fine. State trade. You can sell any product to the state, but the sale price will be lower than selling to settlements. Okay, so we can still make a little bit. That's fine. Okay, so now we've got buildings, so we know how to place building. That's fine. We'll figure that one out. I'm assuming it matters where you place all these buildings as well. Logistics, we've got tech tree and specialization. We've now figured that out. So let's end that there. And that does conclude the tutorial. So I'm going to end this episode here. I said tutorial in a very weird way. Tutorial. I'm going to end this episode here. This first look. This is not even episode. This is more like episode 0. The first look, the tutorial. And let me know in the comments box if you want to see more of this title. I do like this. I really, really do like this. I'd like to add this as a series that gets a good number of views. So make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know you want more of this. If you're on Twitch, thumbs up and a follow. What does this mean? Wikipedia or the public wiki newsletter. All their links. They've got their links there to Discord, Twitter, Facebook and Reddit. I would like to follow this title. I'd like to see what happens. And also, if you can support me on Patreon, please do so. www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your support would be massively appreciated. And hopefully I will see you guys next time in Rise of Industry. Again, thank you very much to Games Planet for this key, and you'll find the link to the game in the description box below. I'll join you guys for another couple of episodes and then we'll see what happens. See you guys then.